Hey everybody, welcome back to another Motivation Monday podcast for Monday, October 29th, 2018. Hope you had a great weekend and hope you're finding success in your journey to become a better musician. That is what we're here for, and if we can ever do anything for you, make sure that you reach out to us, 10-minute jazz lesson at gmail.com. We are there for you. So today's going to be a really quick episode because this point that I want to make to you is a simple one, but I think that it's very powerful if you think about it in the right way. So sometimes what I try to do is I try to audit my practice time, meaning I'm really thinking about using my time to my greatest advantage because, to tell you the truth, I don't really have that much time. Constantly running around trying to take care of things, doing a ton of teaching, doing this whole podcast thing, just a million things going on in my life, as I'm sure there are in your life as well. So when I think about getting that precious time to practice, I really want to think about making the most of it. Now, this is a topic that we've discussed a lot over the past couple of years on this podcast, but I think it bears further exploration. And like I said, this is a really simple thing to think about, but I want you to really try to imagine that it's true because it's the only way that it will work. So what I would like you to imagine this week is that I, Nick Manella, am paying you to practice. You are my employee, you are on my payroll, and the only thing that you have to do as a part-time job for yourself is practice your instrument. Now, the caveat that comes along with that is I'm a really kind of a harsh employer, right? I want to make sure if I'm paying you to practice that you're actually getting something done. And, I'm so altruistic that the only reason I'm paying you is so that you get better at your craft. That's really all I care about because I just have all the money in the world. So I want to hire you to practice and get better at your instrument. Now, if I were to audit your practice time as your employer, would I be happy about the money that I'm paying you, or would I be unhappy? Because the time that you actually spend in the practice room is mostly wasted, maybe noodling around, maybe working on stuff, well, quote unquote, working on stuff that you're already good at, right? But really, as your employer, what I would like to see is that you are actually getting something done, you're concentrating, you're working on the hard stuff, not the easy stuff, because we all know that our practice time should be spent on the stuff that we are not good at, as opposed to rehashing and impressing ourselves with the stuff that we are already good at. So I want you to think about that this week. Just imagine that I'm paying you a really good rate every minute you're in the practice room. You're getting a paycheck for that. But like I said, I'm a harsh boss, so I'm going to be peering over your shoulder and ask yourself if I would be happy with the results you're getting and the work that you're doing, or would I be unhappy and possibly fire you and hire somebody else that's going to do a better job. Now, obviously, I'm not going to hire any of you. I can't do that, unfortunately. I wish I could. But I think this is a really good mental trick to kind of ask yourself whether you're doing what you need to do in the practice room or you're not. We all know when we're getting our job done at work or when we're not, when we're just kind of passing the time and putting the hours in for a paycheck. I'm sure we've all had jobs like that before, but don't treat your practice time like one of those jobs. Treat it like a job that you want to keep forever, so you really have to get some important stuff done to justify your position. All right? Hopefully that makes sense to you guys. Hopefully it gives you something to think about this week, something that will benefit you, a different way to approach the time that you're spending, possibly a better way to approach it, and let me know what happens. All right? Have a great week, everybody. Stay inspired, and we'll see you on Friday with a regularly scheduled episode. Have a good one. Bye.